have the cable car. The cable car was built back in 19... which is unfortunately not by the Canarians, otherwise it probably wouldn't be built by now, and if it was, it'd have fell down. That's their way of fishing for you. Now, it's actually the fastest cable car in Europe. It does 1,200 metres in 8 minutes. That's going up. 30 seconds to get back down, but 8 minutes to get up. That is actually a very profitable business as well. It's €25 per person to actually go up and down in it. Now, we don't actually do this on the cable car on these excursions because, like I would normally say, if you look across to the base station, you will see a row of coaches. Now, for every coach that arrives, adds 30 minutes to the waiting list. So you can actually be waiting up to 4 hours. Wow. But there is another route as well, a little bit further around behind that mountain there that we can't see. If you go around the other side, you can actually walk to the top. But we don't do that excursion either because that takes between 6 and 7 hours. You'll never get me walking up there, that's for sure. Right, like I said, €25 per person, or half price if you pass through the business. Now, if you're in a business, you actually fit 30 people in the cable car itself. So you work out €25 times 30 times every 8 minutes for 9 hours a day. Loads of dosh.
That's big business.
That's good business. I wish I was doing that business. But the good thing about them actually using the side of the mountain is the company is big enough to actually look after the national park. So we don't actually have to pay to get into the national park.
But think about the energy, what it costs. 30 minutes going down and in 1 minute going up.
That's a lot, that's a lot. Now over this side, which you could see a minute ago, which is clouds starting to come in, is what they call Los Roques de Garcia. Now there's one huge rock, it's very big at the top but very thin at the bottom. Any of you remember the old pesetas when we had the pesetas? No? Well, that was actually featured on the 1,000 peseta note. Or, it was also, if you've seen any of the old spaghetti western films, Clint Eastwood and what have you, you have probably actually seen that rock as well. Right, now, regarding a few of the eruptions that we've had, does anybody want to take a guess how many named and registered volcanoes or eruption points we have on this island?
Must be a lot.
Take a guess. Wild guess? 10. 10. Any advance on 10?
1.
1. Yep, and there is always one. Around 50, any advances on 50?
Just talking about Tenerife, or are we talking
Just
about
Tenerife, but named and registered volcanoes and eruption points. 12. God, you're miles away. You're miles away. There's actually 412 named and registered points on this island. Now, can I name them all?
Yes.
No! Which is a good job, otherwise we'd be here all day. Now, obviously, the main point volcano we have is Mount Teide. Now, the last eruption on Teide, they estimate was in the mid-13 to the late 1300s. The eruption we had after that is further over that side, which is called Boca de Cangrejo, the mouth of the crab. Now that happened in 1492. Anybody know what happened in 1492? Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Now La Gomera, off the coast, is actually also known as the Columbus Islands. Because it was 1492, 1493 and 1498 he actually set sail from there to discover the Americas, or so they say. From there, he actually wrote in his journal that he saw this huge explosion coming off Tenerife. Now, initially, he thought that was Mount Teide. Everybody thought it was Mount Teide until 1984, when we had Scottish scientists come up here, and they actually discovered through carbon data recordings that Teide wasn't the eruption that he actually saw. It was Boca Cangrejo. So that one was in 1492. All was relatively quiet until 1706,